Yo, dropshipping from Walmart is getting more and more risky. As an Amazon seller, you need to protect your neck or you are going to get suspended, guaranteed.
Welcome to the Roughnecks. I'm Rico, your e-com instructor. I'm a software engineer, a military veteran, and a six-figure e-com seller. I've helped over 400 students on Amazon alone, and thousands more make money online. If you need to know anything about making money, you're gonna find it out right here.
Yo, so what's up everybody? I'm your host, 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗘, aka Rico.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Rico's Roughnecks!
And welcome back to the Roughnecks Ecom channel. Over here, if you're new, we talk all about how to make money online, offline, and everywhere in between. If that sounds good to you, make sure you smash that like button. Go ahead, give you a second, smash it. Subscribe and click that little notification bell. And make sure you smash it because it helps with that YouTube algorithm, people. You should know that by now, man. So for all you regulars, you know what time it is. Let's go ahead, let's get right into it. Walmart dropshipping is definitely, I can't say on the outs, but it's becoming a little bit more difficult for you guys to break in and use it to your benefit, at least on Amazon. All right, so dropshipping from Walmart is the lowest common denominator for a lot of people. It is the easiest way to do it. It takes no type of skill whatsoever. A monkey could do it. Right? And typically the reason why people do it is because Walmart listings on Amazon have a very, very high sales rank, which means you can get a lot of volume. A lot of Amazon automation companies use that to promote. So they have what's called a hero account, maybe 2 or 3, and they drop ship from Walmart and they get a massive amount of sales. So you look at their revenue, they're doing 100, 200, 300K, but they're really not making any money because those really high sales rank items typically have a lot of competition. What happens when you have a lot of competition? In order to get the buy box, you just drive the price down, okay? But that's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is the 3 ASIN suspension. If you guys do not know what that is, typically Amazon will suspend you, do an inventory check for 3 ASINs within your inventory. Most of them are gonna be Walmart items, okay? Let's just put that out there. Amazon's been cracking down on Walmart drop shipping. It's a known fact at this point. There's no denying it, and anyone who does deny it either A, doesn't sell on Amazon, or B, is lying to you so they can sell you some crap and get you suspended. All right, so you gotta be careful. Now, as it stands, there is nothing that you can do about it besides not use Walmart. Find someone else, all right? Do not use Walmart. Use Joe Schmo's hardware down the street before you use Walmart, especially if you have a new account. Now, if you're seasoned, you've been on the platform for a few years, you're gonna be able to get away with it. I'd venture to say if you've been on for 8 to 12 months, you could probably get away drop shipping, using Walmart. But if you have a brand new account, do not do it. Okay, do not list any Walmart items because chances are you are going to get hit with a 3 ASIN inventory check / suspension within, I'd say, 90 days. All right, so you might get a few sales, just if you get the buy box at all during that time frame, but you might get a few sales and everything's gonna be on the up and up, and then you're done just like that. So you have to be very, very careful, very, very mindful. Is it worth risking your account? If it's brand new, probably, but guess what? You're gonna have to pay money to get your account unsuspended. And the only person I would recommend is my man, Matt Gamble. His suspension service is fantastic. It's gonna cost you, sorry, but that's just the way it is. Now, who should you be using besides that? Now, me personally, I would not be using Walmart. I would try to find, number one, I would be doing private label drop shipping because that is the easiest way for someone to get started in the game. It's kind of complex, but overall, it's the cheapest way to get started and you don't have to worry about 3 ASIN suspensions. But if I was going to go about doing it, I would definitely use more obscure suppliers, things that no one has ever heard of, all right? There's a tool, Web-Scraper app. You guys can use that. My friend Ron owns that app. I do not get paid to say that. I just love his software. It's amazing. You guys can check that out, and there are suppliers there that you can use that will help you. And there's really obscure suppliers that you probably never heard of, but they do work and they can get you some very decent returns because no one else is using them, all right? Everyone is using Walmart. All right, and that's the reason why Amazon is so hard body on it, because they're so prevalent. Those listings are super prevalent. Anyone and everyone and their mama wants to jump on them because they feel that it's quick money. It can be, but more often than not, it's going to lead to a suspension, okay? I cannot stress that enough. Like, you can listen to all these like young cats, these 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids like, oh, use Walmart, that's the best way. I mean, if your hero account's aged, sure. If your accounts are in good standing like ours and you've been on the platform for years, awesome. If you've been on the platform for 2 weeks, probably not so awesome, all right? So keep that in mind. Why is Amazon cracking down on Walmart listings? Well, for number one, Walmart is now a direct competitor. They bought Jet, they have their own selling platform. So Amazon definitely does not want that type of competition on their platform. They're like, hey, if you want to play in our sandbox, too bad, get your own. And that's what Walmart did. Walmart got their own sandbox. Amazon's not trying to play that game, okay? So you have to be very careful. Also, other, suppliers like Home Depot is getting cracked down on too. So keep that in mind, but Walmart especially, and it's not to say that Walmart dropshipping is terrible. I mean, it works for the people that know what they're doing, but for new guys and people that are running some of the bigger automation services, they don't know how to sell on Amazon more often than not. They just farm the accounts off to Swift. They send them off to a company and the company handles all that for them. And in turn, they're just like, all right, we'll see what happens. That's not the way it's supposed to be. They know this is happening. Everyone knows this is happening. All the real sellers know this is happening, which is why we're making adjustments as we go. All right. If you notice that that's the only thing that's being put into your account, chances are you're getting suspended. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right. Chances, if you notice that there's a bunch of Walmart listings going into your store, you should immediately flag it and be like, yo, I can't do this. You need to find another supplier. If you're the person putting Walmart items into your store and it's a brand new account, less than a year, you might want to rethink that, all right? This is really serious, guys, because I am dealing with people in my DMs right now. They're like, yo, I have $40,000 in my Amazon account right now. I got suspended. I have a 3/8 suspension. What do I do? How do I get my money? Credit card companies ain't gonna wait. Amex is not gonna wait. Amex don't want to hear you ain't got their damn money. Amex want to hear that you got that money on time, right now, make it happen. So that's why you got to be careful. Not necessarily because your account will get suspended and they're going to be more cautious with you and so on. You might not get the buy box back for a while. You could have a whole lot of money tied up in Amazon that they're not going to give back immediately. They'll probably give it back to you in 90 days. But in some cases, they have been known to hold that money almost indefinitely and you have to go to arbitration. Are you willing to risk that for minus 2% on the front end? I don't think so. All right. So keep that in mind. Make sure you guys are doing your due diligence. Make sure you guys are researching. Make sure you guys are using suppliers that most other people aren't going to use. All right. The sales are not going to be as high, but your revenue is going to be higher because there's going to be less sellers overall. Okay. Instead of competing on a listing that has 10 sellers, you're going to be competing on listings that maybe have 2. Think about that. So that's kind of a good thing, right? You might not have $100,000, $200,000 month, but it doesn't matter because they're selling $200,000 and they have like a $2,000 profit on that. You could sell $12,000 and have the same amount of profit. I've already proved that, if you guys follow me on my personal Facebook, 𝗙𝗘𝗘𝗚, I proved that with one of my automation clients, fairly new account, but she's doing 12, 13,000 in revenue and doing almost 2K in profit. So pretty good for her not having to do anything on a pretty fresh account that I took over. And it's not Walmart. Imagine that. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you guys will take this to heart and you don't dive into the Walmart dropshipping. But if you do, be very cautious. Make sure you guys understand the consequences of your actions and you know exactly what to do when it does happen. All right, so I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Be safe, be smart, and if you haven't smashed the like button, please do so. It helps with the YouTube algorithm so I can get out there and help you guys with all that free info, baby. And then get into the free Facebook group below because there's all types of links there you should check out, like you get discounts for things right there if you use those links. All right, so I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.